the play fake on first down. He's got it. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Wisconsin quarterbacks always know their role. Sometimes they got to make the big plays, from a Darrell Bevell to a Russell Wilson.
And knowing your role means knowing that you're going to hand the football off a lot, and you're going to be a play-action team and pick and choose your spots, but it won't be an all.
Turning it on. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Finds the tight end. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
You just wondered how the weather conditions would affect ball security in this game. It is so cold here at night, and that ball has got to be hard.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wants to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Nice read and nice throw. And I know Wisconsin quarterbacks always get the unfair moniker that they're game managers. It's because they've always been a great rushing offense. Just got to complete a couple throws and keep the offense on schedule. But when you think about the offenses where they've had a difference maker, a guy like Russell Wilson that were able to throw on first down, take shots, just make them so much more explosive, I think this guy has some of those traits too.
Wide open downfield. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Badger! Hands it off. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
They'll ride the hot hand. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
And the Badgers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll try the run. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Let's take just a moment here and talk about Wisconsin. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's...
Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's caught downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. He now has 85 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Out of the shotgun on third down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Got to give the defense credit on that.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Here's a heat. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. What a play there. He rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field. There's nothing you can do about it.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The Badgers have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently, almost...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And off to Jones. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And the Badgers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Nice move to keep running. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Looking to buy time. Had to get rid of it quickly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. to the ground with the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Runs for the tackle. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Really good-looking run right there. He reminds me of one of the greatest Wisconsin players of all time, Heisman Trophy winner Ron Dayne, who was a teammate. The New York Giants, and he was so good at being patient and setting up blocks. This guy shows that patience as well. He really helps out the running game because he's not in a rush. He just takes his time and carves his way through the defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
That's messed up. No, ain't nobody been online now because they got PS5. They don't know how to act.
Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Badgers are on the move. And off to Jones. Inside the 35. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Badgers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why.
Got enough space. And he rolls into the... The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Badgers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Badgers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Right back to the well. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This guy is rolling over 150 yards on the day. Well, let's give a doff of the fedora to the guys who are making the Travis Fredericks of the world proud.
Yeah, I don't know what you just said, but I know that means the offensive line is blocking really, really good up front, making holes, and when you're at Wisconsin, you get featured. You touch the rock, and that's why you have big days of production like today.
Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. After the run, now to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Looking for room at the 25. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane opener, you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability.
Oh, he's got some space. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Barnes. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. launch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Badger! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his fourth.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Bunch formation for these receivers. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Fakes to grab. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Showing off the arms. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Makes his man miss. Slips a tackle and he's got room. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to believe the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Badgers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. He's moving out of the pocket. And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
And I really like the job by this offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football. You drop back, it's a scramble. The quarterback pulls it down, makes the play. Nice job. This is how you play with the lead. Take what the defense gives you and don't make mistakes.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Buys a little time. There he goes. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal.
And, man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
To the air on 2nd down. He gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on first down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
No secret what he needs here. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. The give on the inside. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Badgers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Breaks the tackle. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. Probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. He breaks a tackle. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. They're facing a 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Flushed out of the pocket. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket.
Leaves it with the back. Turning it on! And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. They're going to ride this running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
And off to Jones. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse,
from the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Still looking, on the move. Pulls it in, it's Jones. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
A nice job of awareness.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And once he got away. And off to Jones. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. The Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They go right back to him. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Badgers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. Pushes toward the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Badgers want to crank the tempo. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Badger. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had them.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Using his legs to buy some time. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Indiana. This defense making a big... Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, and this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect them.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
The give to the tailback. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. There he goes. Past the 30. Inside the... And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively. All
just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play can decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.